The big thing we need people doing, the way you can help the Borgen Project and help efforts to address global poverty, is that we need you calling your congressional leader in support of poverty reduction bills. It's the simplest thing on earth. We can do a little sample here, but basically you call your congressional leader and say, I'm a Borgen Project supporter. I'd like to encourage you to increase funding for addressing global poverty.
Woo, you sure gotta climb a lot of steps to get to this Capitol building here in Washington. Well, I wonder who that sad little scrap of paper is.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee, but I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will, but today I am still just a bill.
Gee, Bill, you certainly have a lot of patience and courage.
Well, I got this far. When I started, I wasn't even a bill. I was just an idea. Some folks back home decided they wanted a law passed, so they called their local congressman, and he said, you're right, there ought to be a law. Then he sat down and wrote me out and introduced me to Congress, and I became a bill.
In my perfect world, we have 5 people, at least 5 people in every single state across the country who on a very consistent every single week basis visit our website and see what bills are in Congress that will help address global poverty, and they call their congressional leader in support of those bills. That's a big part of how we get these bills passed. If I had a choice of meeting with your congressional leader or having you mobilize 10 people in your district to call your congressional leader in support of a bill, I would choose having you as an individual mobilize 10 people, get 10 calls, and your congressional leader from voters saying, I'd like this bill addressed. That is more powerful than me going and meeting with your congressional leader. Hugely impactful. Anyone can do it. Calls take about 30 seconds, and that is the single greatest thing the Borgen Project needs, people doing it this time.
Now, checking in from around the sound, it's Kiss Talk with your host, Nina.
106.1.
106.1.
Kiss FM.
Kiss FM.
Kiss Talk, it's your girl, Nina. We have Clint Borgen with us again. How are you?
I'm doing very good, Nina. Thanks for having me in.
Of course. We're talking about the Borgen Project. So we can show you right now how simple it is just to call. Who are we calling again?
Let's do it. We're going to call Senator Murray's office.
I'm going to call Senator Murray's office. And if you would like to have the number on hand, we do. Wait, I have it in front of me. Okay. It's 206-553-5545. So Clint's going to show us how it's done because...
This is your how-to call. And this... Okay. And again, this is anyone listening can do this anytime. It's pretty simple, straightforward. We'll probably get the answering machine initially here.
So then what do you say when you get the answering machine?
Oh, we might have to press like 2 or 1 or whatever the directions are. We'll see.
That's okay. As we wait to see what happens.
Senator Murray's office, can I help you?
Yes, this is Clint, and I'd like to encourage you to address global poverty.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Right. So, my friends, that is all there is to it. It's that simple. And,
that was it?
That's it. And so like, she'll go now, she'll mark in on the senator's call log, one person called saying address global poverty. Ideally, we want you calling about specific bills because it gives them like more specific action items to focus on. But literally, if you just do that, I mean, that gets noticed. It gets the issue of global poverty more on the radar. So
they write that down?
Yeah. So that goes in the computer. And then the senator sees this report saying, one person called saying address global poverty. So, and we have an actual sample of these call logs that they get on our website on the borgenproject.org under the poverty alarm section. And you can see one of these actual reports that was given to us by a staffer in a senator's office that's friendly to the cause. So we got the inside scoop on how this works. So
that's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy. I mean, you don't even have to have any small talk.
No, it's very, that person's job is just to answer calls from people. Usually, so when I go to these different lobbying meetings, I'm sitting there in the office, I'll sit there and listen to the person working the phones, and it's amazing how few people actually call. So it doesn't take, I might sit there and hear hear no phone calls for 10 minutes or something. So they're not getting that many calls. So a lot of people won't do this because they think they're just, one of many, but the reality is there's just not that many people actually taking the initiative to do this. So you listener out there, you can totally...
We didn't even get an answering machine. We talked to somebody.
Yeah. And if you do get the answering machine, you can do this in off hours too, and just leave a message saying the exact same thing. I'd like you to address global poverty. When the person comes in Monday morning, they go through all the messages and it gets tallied also. So fire away.
To learn how you can help the Borgen Project fight the good fight, visit www.borgenproject.org. That's www.borgenproject.org. Thank you.